Welcome to the historic city of Khiva in northern Uzbekistan. I've been traveling on this train from Tashkent already for 13 hours and I'm going to reach Khiva, the terminus of this railway line, in about 30 to 40 minutes. Once other train passengers have left, you're pretty much on your own here, because ride-hailing apps like Uber or the local Yandex Go don't exist, so I have to walk on the main road and see whether I can catch a cab. Здравствуйте! Hotel Khiva Khozabok. Знаете? Да. А сколько стоит? Давайте.
Давай сюда.
Окей. Спасибо. Это быстро, Давид? Минут сколько минут?
Точно не знаю.
Окей.
Угу.
Хорошо. Спасибо.
Пожалуйста.
Окей, давай. Я из Германии.
Германия?
А вы откуда?
Узбекистан и Хива.
Khiva?
Да. Город Хива.
Хорошо.
Он локомотив наш.
Сегодня не очень жарко, мне кажется.
Нет, да. Сегодня
Нормально?
Нормально.
Сколько градусов? 31, 32?
35 есть.
Угу.
Не больше.
А вчера, завтра будет больше?
Может быть больше.
Скажите, сколько лет вы уже ездите на такси? Да.
Я такси не еду, вообще сын ездил. Сын на работу поехал.
А ваш сын работает как шофер?
Да, а сейчас он на работу, я за него еду. А так я 3 месяца еду. Ты сегодня приехал?
Да, сегодня,
Да?
из Ташкента.
Ты внутри еще не видел, там старый город есть. Там вообще лучше.
А скажите, сейчас много туристов?
Нет, не так больше.
Не
Сегодня
так.
мало.
Сегодня мало?
Нет, вообще-то мало. Уже неделя там мало идет. А так вот август месяц, сентябрь начинается много.
Летом меньше?
Летом меньше. Здесь жара. Раньше был 50 градусов было. Вот неделя тому назад.
Это новая часть города.
Да.
So the vibe here is totally different than Tashkent. It's a lot less busy, a lot more laid back. And the taxi driver just said it's even more fascinating at night when all the lights will be turned on. So unlike what I've expected, the hotel is actually pretty far away, but the price looked very reasonable, just $8, and it's supposed to have a swimming pool. Вот этот? А, окей. О, красиво! Очень красиво. Wow. Looks a little bit like a mosque. До свидания. До свидания. Спасибо. Okay, thank you. Wow, it's beautiful. There are no tourists, no guests at the moment?
No,
I'm the only one?
no.
Okay.
There is 2 tourists except you.
Okay, I see. So it's not the high season now, it's low season.
Yeah, because of the hot weather.
I see, okay. That's my room key. Thank you. And where's the room? Can you show me, please? Okay. Okay, can you help me with the luggage? Thank you.
There is two part of the hotel. First and second part.
I see.
And there is numbers of the rooms.
Yeah. So we're going upstairs.
Yeah.
Does it get filled up in spring?
Yeah.
So in spring it's totally sold out.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Your room.
Okay. Wow. Let me see how it looks like. Wow. Okay. So I just figured out that this hotel has a free pickup service to the old town, and I'm going to take a ride and see what I can explore there. So I finally found the entrance to the inner city and the ticket office, and now let me ask them about the price. Скажите мне, пожалуйста, сколько стоит билет?
210 каждому. Теряем 7 билетов.
Это один день?
2 дня можно.
Окей, спасибо. Пожалуйста.
Пожалуйста.
Okay, спасибо. До свидания. So it was actually a pretty good idea to start my walk through Itchan Kala from the west gate on this rather cool summer evening when there's a lot of wind and it's less hot than expected. What you can see here is Kalta Minor minaret, which was constructed in the 1850s. It's actually not completed. And that's because Muhammad Amin Khan, who initiated the construction, unexpectedly died after just 3 years. Dobry wieczór. So what's really fascinating is that this place doesn't only cater to tourists, but in the evening a lot of children will come out and play on the square. So on my second day of visiting Itchan Kala, I want to explore Kuhna Ark, a huge citadel dating back to the 17th century AD. So as you can see here, there's still excavations going on. There used to be an ammunition workshop, a harem, and also some storage rooms. And those places have been lost, and archaeologists are trying to recover them right now. The summer months here in Khiva are the low season, and that's because it gets very hot, sometimes up to 40 degrees. But one advantage is that you have all the touristic places just for yourself, with very few people coming around. For example, the Khan's palace just behind me. Imagine how it would be with all the people just running around and shouting. So right at the heart of Itchan Kala, there's a place called Terraza Cafe, which I want to explore before heading towards the other sides. Здравствуйте. Можно пить кофе у вас?
Да, можно.
Хорошо, хорошо.
Терраса, внутри балкончик.
So the view from the terrace is pretty amazing, and there's not many people around here, even though it's the only cool spot around this area. Okay. Wow, very nice. So for the cappuccino here I'm paying 39,000, which is about €2.88. The next place where I'm heading to is called Alakan madrasah, and it's the biggest madrasah here in Khiva. So let's walk in the shade to avoid the direct sunlight, because it's still very hot outside. English? Русский понимаете? Скажите мне, Alakan madrasah? No, no, no? Alright, the place I'm looking for is supposed to be right around the corner. I feel kind of sorry for the vendors that don't see any tourists here. The Alakan madrasah was built in the early 19th century on top of a much older building. Madrasa is a term that's commonly used for Islamic schools that were predominant in the territory of Khorazm, which now forms part of the modern Uzbekistan. Inside the buildings of the old madrasah, you can see looms on which old women are still producing carpets. So people just told me, if you want to climb the Islam Khoja minaret, you must pay an additional 100,000 som. Here you go. Can I have the ticket, please? Thank you. Spasiba. Kalava. Okay. Mind the head, the man just told me, because it's very narrow. So people warn me the walkway up the minaret is quite narrow and steep, but it might be worthwhile. Oh man, that seems to be like never ending. So here we go. I'm at the highest point of the minaret, which is also the highest point in the city of Khiva, and you may hear it. The sound of the wind is actually quite loud, and it's really refreshing up here. So my conclusion is that if you are a budget traveler or afraid of heights, I would not recommend you climbing up the minaret, because there are many other places free of charge once you have the 48-hour ticket that gives you access to the historic center in the city of Khiva. So I'm entering the residential area of Itchan Kala. They still have about 250 ordinary houses in addition to the 51 representative buildings. What Očik значит open. Открыто, ne? David. So it's also a kind of new experience for me, with people not telling you that they don't want to be filmed, but still turn away when they see a camera. So the bus stop is over there?
The bus goes straight from Khiva to Urgench city.
Yeah. So during Soviet times there were dozens of trolleybus systems, but this one here, the trolleybus of Urgench, is the only one that survived in Uzbekistan.